Hello. Oh, I'm like out of view for all the things. Hi, friends. One day I'm going to be without the screen, and I won't be limited to like this literal box where I just go out of, range. But hi, friends. Happy Sunday evening for me. Happy Sunday morning for a lot of you, or, just time zones are weird. Wherever you are, happy time zones. I'm a bit rusty. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed. It feels like it's been a week. It's probably because it has been a week. I am presently solo parenting for the next couple of days because HubsMod is doing a school trip away, and so I always forget how hard it is to solo parent, but here we are. And I'm also on a little bit of medication for an arm injury that has been exacerbated by the fact that one of my toxic traits of many is that I like to lift heavy things with terrible form or by myself, and I also have a heavy child. So I'm on not like altering medication, but it does make me a little loopy. So, and Bab is like, oh, hey, I'm still awake. Hello. But I wanted to say hello if you are going to be coming in late or you are rewatching the VODs. Just want to say thank you so much. Jillian, hi, hello. We are also aggressively promoting this week's Gamers Gab interviewee, Dr. Rachel Cowart over at Zeitgeist, who studies Zeitgeist, which is the psychology of the era, the science of games. That's her spiel. And what an incredible conversation. So go subscribe. Go if you like big things, because you're obviously on this channel and I pontificate so often. Go check her out. She's incredible. I'm really excited for the interview to go live after I finish the other two that are ahead of that. But today is just a chill day. It is a chill evening, so if you're not feeling particularly chatty, that's totally fine. I'm not feeling particularly chatty either. We're just going to kind of see where we are at with Animal Crossing Rags to Riches. Which we've got a lot, but first and foremost, I do want to do a quick shout out to the members. I don't know if you can still hear me, but a shout out to the members. This is not correct. We already did the Stu cosplay. I'm still trying to consider what other fun things that we could do for membership incentives, but I'm fairly certain that the masterpieces and muse level contributors for this channel is still correct, and we do need to give recognition where it is rightly deserved. So friends, thank you so much for the support of the channel. It means the world to me, even with me just trying to figure out my stuff. And yeah, so let's do a quick overview of our endgame objectives with Rags to Riches. I'm sorry that I'm kind of just all over the place. As I said, I just got like settled down. I have cookies. I have a drink of undisclosed adultness, but we are doing really well. I just need to finish the Sea Creature Critterpedia, have 2 top 10 villagers, which is very fortunate because Cephalobot, who arrived on the last villager hunt quite literally 3 times, within like only 15 tickets, if you can believe it. So I'm going to go hunting, but if you come hang out right now and you have a top 10 villager on your Rags to Riches island and you would like to make 1 million bells, I will literally give you 1 million bells. I'm just saying. I have one of the 3 gold tools. I can probably work towards getting, with what I'm doing today, get towards the slingshot. I may just have a tree that I hit over and over until I like get rid of a bunch of axes that way. And I still need, I think I need 7 more posts to complete the community board. So yeah, we're doing really well, y'all. Like, I may actually complete this. I may. The Babs in the background does not believe me. But I think what we're going to do is I have a lot of crops that I've been selling over, every couple of days to like just like do that slow grind of hundreds of million bells at a time. I don't need them all anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to water the ones I'm going to keep and then start actually decorating. That does require getting rid of some of the flowers that we worked so hard to get, but I think I also need to do an Alexi Giovanni video grind and get specific flowers that I want. So we're going to be working on that too. And I think I was so focused on putting like the starters in the front of the the island, but we don't have them anymore. So yeah, also cheers. So I was thinking that maybe we could turn this into the market area. I think we could do that. I think that would be fun. We could probably, as I turn this down just a little bit. Yeah, we have a lot to do. We're also presently in October, so there's a lot of October-y things going on. But I was thinking we could turn this into a nice low-key market. I was really inspired by Ruby, who is also a Rags to Riches player, who has this beautiful market laid out that I want to mimic. So absolutely copying her if I can find any of the items that I need. But yeah, I think right now we're just going to be putting stuff away. Yeah, putting stuff away. And watering the crops that I want to keep. I don't think I've actually... Did I go on a Cap'n Island today? I did do the dailies. Sahara's here. I paid my 20k. My 20k fee. So it's really just like a chill time, y'all. It's really just a chill time. But I must ask the most important question of the day. If you are tuning in and just hanging out, you can do an emote response if you'd like. But like, how are you doing? How are things? What's been going on with you? I still am tickled by the fact that Aurora has 4 seats right here within walking distance, and you know what she's doing? She's just sitting on the floor. I mean, granted, I do that too. Give me a couch and I'll sit against the couch. You know what I mean? Oh, and we have a money tree. That's nice. Basically making back the money that we gave away to Sahara. But once I made literally the 20 million bells, I felt a lot better about the end game objective. Like, I knew I was going to hit it, but it does feel a lot more doable now that I have all those check marks to celebrate. I don't know if I watered that one. I'm gonna water you again just in case. All right. But yeah, no, we have a lot of work to do, y'all. We have so much work to do today. We've got some cleaning up. Clearly, man, this drink isn't even strong. And I can't even hit the axe. What the heck? What the heck? All right. We'll leave that there for now. And yeah, I think we need to just like start getting rid of stuff. Jackie, hello. It's good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Happy time zones. What's been going on with you? How much do the plants cost? That's a really good question. Well, we're going to find out, but that's going to be really fun. I may have been hashtag Team Forager, but my farming was ridiculous. This was my grind. This, I think, took, without the golden watering can, probably 10 minutes, maybe more. It felt longer. It was probably actually 15 minutes, especially when I was harvesting. Oh my gosh, so much going on with that. And I'm really frustrated by my flower breeding. I did get a couple of steps ahead with Alexi's Blue Rose method, but I'm not sure if it's the correct flower color, so I need to check in with his video. So that may be a minute of me being like, what's the next step, Alexi? What's the next step? But it seems like a lot of people, or content creators anyway, have stopped playing Rags to Riches, which is kind of sad. I was really enjoying people's islands and the grind that people were doing. I think it took me forever to get a blue rose on my OG island. I don't even know what the method I used. It sounds like it was the Jackie method. You hoped for the best. You hoped for the best. Maybe I should use the Jackie method. Should I just like put a bunch of like red flowers everywhere and then time travel a billion years in the future? And just do it that way? And the other thing too is that I really need to get rid of these flowers. It breaks my heart. I hate getting rid of flowers, but it needs to happen. If I'm going to get any building done, I'm gonna have to do that. Alexis, hello. It's good to see you. Well, Kissian, welcome in anyway. You're welcome just to chill out. I'm sorry that Animal Crossing is not your cup of tea. It certainly is for me. I enjoy it very much, but I would love to hear what sort of games that you like to play. I've been kind of like almost always on an Animal Crossing kick, but for the most part, I have been trying to expand my horizons a little bit. There's a couple of things that I want to do for the October season. Why did I even say October season? The October month, the month of October, where I want to finish some of my more abandoned games, like Cult of the Lamb and Have a Nice Death. It's really fun. Oh no, Kissian, it didn't appear that way at all. That's why I wanted to hear about like what games you played. But yeah, I want to finish my Cult of the Lamb save. I want to finish Spiritfarer. There is this horror game coming out called Harvest Island that I want to give a try. It's like pixel farming, but there's also like horror. So we will see. We'll see. I'm not a particularly good at the spoop at all whatsoever, but I would like to give the spooky season the spookiness it deserves, truly. Heck yeah, right? Oh, I was talking with May over at May Plays on Twitch, right? And I was there was a person in the chat who was asking like, hey, I'm looking for like a new island idea. And I was like, cemetery core, like make your island a complete cemetery, which was the plan of this island, but then it just didn't happen that way. Forest core took over. And so they were downright insistent, practically bullying, pulling my injured arm, why don't they? That I needed to do this because the idea was like Artsy approved, I guess. So I'm considering that after I finish the Mr. Rogers neighborhood design. I've actually gotten back to working on it. I started the layout of the fake building school. It looks fake as heck, but you know. It's such a mood, right? Like happy dead people all the way. And that I really hope that I finish the Mr. Rogers themed island. Like, I loved the premise of it, but me and fake buildings, I'm just not a fake building sort of person. I can't do what, you know, Gabriel or Nora over at Horrible Gaming do. Like, that's just sorcery. That's just sorcery to me. I can't do it. Not at all. But what I can do is just toast them, you know? So yeah, I'm fully well aware, friends, that this is incredibly invigorating. I know that digging for pumpkins is super great, but it has to get done. To quote Bluey, boring stuff is also important. Artsy, hello! I really hope you make the cemetery core one. I'm not a fake build. I was thinking about it. Nora, hi. I see your insomnia. I see you. Yeah, I was talking about fake buildings. I've been working on my Mr. Rogers themed neighborhood island, and I was starting on the fake school. And Nora, I gotta tell you, you need to tell me, how do you like make buildings? Like, how do you build? How do you fake building? You know? But yeah, Kissian, I like fighting games and story games. Ooh, games like SSBU and Undertale. Kissian, if you like roguelite or roguelike games and you play Switch, I think Have a Nice Death may also be on the PC. Have a Nice Death is hilarious. It's story driven, but it's like, oh, the platforming is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I highly recommend it. The first boss, Brad, I get so mad. That should be the stream is like, do I beat Brad? Yeah. Nora, you should. Do you have videos on like how to design a fake building? Like why certain items are helpful? Oh, Kissian, absolutely. 100% you need to check it out. It's incredible. It's it's so funny. I think you'd really like it. But yeah, I'm a town city core all the way, but I'm terrible at fake building, so I just keep adding player houses. I mean, that is also a strategy. But then with all of my ample free time, you know what I'd have to do, Jackie? I'd have to play all the players. It'd be like all of my psyche playing together. Nora, please do it. Please. For the love of Nintendo. Also, how are you doing? Friends, if you have not checked out Nora over at Horrible Gaming, first and foremost, a total delight. Also, she convinced her husband, so this is how good a content creator she is. She convinced her husband to play Animal Crossing. And I have never been so delighted to be called a peasant on stream before. Because he's playing, he has this persona as being the king. And I have to tell you, most hilarious thing ever. You haven't loaded Animal Crossing in 7 days and do a video in forever. Well, I know that Palia has been a big thing, and you've been working on other stuff. So, absolutely, I get it. I get it. 100%. It's so hard to expand with games, especially with, I guess like this month is just like the month of games, you know? Like, Fae Farm is out and people are loving it apparently. I'm still kind of on the fence. I don't know what's keeping me from buying it. Maybe it's the $60 price tag. And I'm not saying that content isn't worth it, because we paid just that same amount for Animal Crossing. So I'm hearing a lot of positive things about Fae Farm, but I really, really need to be good about finishing games. Yeah. But no, I get it. I get it. It's like you have to schedule your days. You have to schedule your hobbies now. And considering that, why did I not finish digging up what okay. It's like I have to plan ahead now. And because of my arm injury, like all of the goals I had for drawing, couldn't do it, which is really annoying. All of the hopes and dreams I had for like partying while my hubs was away, and by partying I mean like organizing the house and cleaning and, you know, keeping my child and I alive, which we're doing fine. But it's like I don't have the energy or time to plan for that. You weren't an initial fan of Fae Farm? Okay. Yeah, there was actually a person on Twitter who was saying that they were wanting a refund from the game. And I'm really shocked, actually. Not in the sense that what they were bringing up didn't seem to have merit, but there's something about the game that's just not really driving it home for me, but the graphics in general are gorgeous. So I like slower games. Kind of like I like farming sim games. I really got into Stardew Valley, and it kind of just blew up from there. I've played RimWorld, I've played Terraria. Those are 2 games that I really enjoy playing off stream. I would love to get back into playing Terraria and bringing it on stream, actually. I've played BioWare games with the Mass Effect series and Dragon Age. I've done all of that, but for the most part, I just like chilling out, flirting with cute people, fishing, doing menial labor, growing plants in 3 days. So, yeah. But yeah, it's hard to focus on a game when you have to entertain a chat, but now I'm so hooked. Okay. Yeah, no, I requested, I guess Fae Farm had a few more keys left that they were willing to give away. So I've requested it. But again, like, here's something that perhaps with the cozy gaming community that I would love a bit of input on, because it seems like there's been this discussion about how cozy gaming has become competitive, and I think it's more that it's not that we've become competitive, it's that we've become part of the product with selling games now, and we are making the mad dash for having our voice being part of that process. And I've been coming to terms with the fact that I don't want to cover all of the new games. Like, there are so many amazing content creators who do that and who do it well, but also, like, I'd like to try new games. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, Kissian, I love Terraria. It is one of my top favorite games. It's a game that, like, I put down for a couple of years, and then, you know, Hubsmod, my husband, and I play like 60 hours. So it's really great. So it's so different from what you've played in a farm. Oh, it's different, you say? Huh. It looks really cute. Like, don't get me wrong. It looks like a really cute game. I don't know. I don't want to waste developers' time. You know, like, I don't want to be given a game key and then not be interested after, like, playing it for a day. You know what I mean? Like, I want to play a game in good faith, knowing that if I love it, I'm going to talk about why I love it. You know what I mean? Kissian, we are happy to have you. I would also argue, though, that, like, isn't Terraria kind of like farming? Like, you're farming for a full inventory almost all the time. Almost all the time. Man, I really should get into Terraria on stream. I really should. I think we've gotten into hard mode with Terraria, with, like, unicorns trying to kill us, which is really fun. But I've been wanting to create, like, a pretty aesthetic with Terraria, but it's really hard when you want to be grindy. Nora, that's entirely fair. It's just, I don't know. I want to play games in good faith. I want to feature games in good faith, which is why, like, free demos have been so incredible for me, because then I get to try out a game and then I get to give people my 2 cents on the demo. Like, for example, Love Ghosty and the lead game developer of Genbei Games, who was on Gamers Gab last week. Like, I fell in love with the demo so much that I wanted to have her on Gamers Gab. You know, so that's the sort of thing that I want to do, is that I want to feature games and the creators in the best light possible. And that's just not me, you know? You can't get past the wall of flesh and there's master mode. I clearly have not gotten that far. I am a plebe by comparison. But yeah, no, most games that I've finished, I don't think I've actually technically finished Terraria, technically. I have finished RimWorld a couple of times. I haven't really done much in the way of endgame objectives, like different kinds, because I'm more story driven and I just enjoy my colonists being ridiculous. But what's another thing? What's another game that Hubsmod and I played regularly for a bit? Oh, we did Crusader Kings 2. I don't know how I feel about Crusader Kings 3. The overall look of the game is just vastly different from Crusader Kings 2. And but I love the franchise. I think that Crusader Kings is incredible. And if you want any sort of like argument that gaming is educational, Hubsmod's geography is incredible from that game. Nora, thank you. I just don't have the time. Like, if I, was in a different space and, my child wasn't 1.5, I probably would have the energy to do that. But as it is, I am the parent at home. So it's like, I just don't have time for that, It's okay. But it's mostly coming to terms with the fact that because I'm not featuring all these new games, that's what's trending right now. That's the content that's trending. And it's really hard to tell people that just because you like it doesn't mean it's going to go viral. You know what I mean? But just because it doesn't go viral doesn't mean that it isn't worth sharing your content and your opinion of games. So I've been sitting with it. I've been sitting with that sort of realization about myself for the past year. And it is a juggling of mental health that, just because your content isn't reaching thousands or tens of thousands doesn't mean that it doesn't have merit. So, yeah, Nora, I bet. And you do so much work with your channel. Like, it is bananas. You could never do trips. Yeah, like, I'm just amazed. Like, how do people figure out tips and tricks? Like, the one thing that I loved about Dan over at Crossing a Minute with his 30-day island, right, was the fact that he was giving, I wouldn't say like Animal Crossing 2020 tips and tricks, but he was able to share information that may be new to somebody. And it seems so obvious, or not obvious, but it seems so like secondhand knowledge or nature for, not secondhand knowledge, wow. Like, it's second nature for us as people who've played the game for years to like know exactly what he's talking about. But I really do think that there is merit for introducing games that are years old under the premise of it's new to somebody. So tips and tricks could be like, Crossing Channel does a really good job with this. I know that Mayor Mori, I think, has stepped away from that for pursuing other content, but there's still merit for that, Oh, Nora, I know. But also we have to recognize that, their lives are probably different situations than ours, right? Like, they perhaps do not have children, or if they do, time is spent differently, or it's like, I'm not judging, but there's a conversation that I think we should talk about with validating people's time that is taken away from content. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I think about this. I think it's just like me coming to terms with the fact that life is very different than I thought it was going to be. And that's life. And we really just need to be okay with the fact that being human is so tumultuous and so messy. And the life you have now is still valuable. Might as well be on Discord call. I mean, not that I'm a therapist, but, Oh yeah, no, absolutely. 100%. Why am I not filling my inventory? What the heck? What the heck? Okay. Oh yeah, no, Nora and I always do this. Always 100%. 100%. Speaking of 100%, friends, there are 12 of you beautiful people. If you have not liked this stream, we do two things on this channel actually. One, we celebrate our weekly wins. So I would love to hear what things you want to celebrate, but since it's Sunday, what are you looking forward to this week? Because I want to hear about it. And also, we do this like incentive on the Artsy Gamer where every 10 an additional 10 likes, so 10, 30, 60, math is a pain in the butt, we do a bubble break. So if you've not liked the stream and you know what a bubble break is, like the stream, and if you don't know what a bubble break is, like the stream and find out. Let's go. Listen, I just had to be like, you know, consider, and you know what you all did? You know what you all did? You considered. But thank you, friends, for liking the stream. I appreciate you. And speaking of, this is kind of like a mindful minute for all of you. So if you are office goblins, and by office goblins I mean like you are hunched over, you're like Nosferatu on your chair, or just like sitting kind of out of place, just be sure to like stretch your spine back and forth. I know that a lot of us do not have the best relationship with our bodies, but you know, the body that you have right here and right now is, you know, worth taking care of and worth celebrating. So unclench your jaw. If you have not taken your meds, take your meds. If you have not drunk a water, drunk a water. If you've not eaten a cookie, which I'm about to do, eat a cookie. And I want you to make sure, as my poor microphone is just like falling over, to give yourself a nice big belly breath inhale and exhale. Oh my god, there's like there is bubble schwutz everywhere. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And we'll do one more. We'll do a nice inhale again and exhale. Oh, here is a life hack from me to you, friends. When you want a cookie, but you don't want a dozen cookies, like, you know how annoying that it is when you're baking something that requires you to make 12 of something, but you only want the one thing or maybe a half a thing? Is like pre-make the cookie dough and roll them into balls and freeze them, and then just bake them as you want them and need them. Yeah, get a snack, get a cookie, and 7 a.m. cookies are absolutely a thing, Artsy. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, actually, I'm gonna eat a cookie. I'm gonna absolutely eat a cookie. Did I lose sound? No. Okay. It's just soft. Okay. Oh. Not to toot my own horn, but my cookies are amazing. Okay. So, what was my plan over here? I think I'm going to get rid of the flowers back here because I don't necessarily need them anymore. But I definitely want to create like a residence area back here, I think. And I need to deal with my flower beaches. You eat, Nora, bestie. What I'm hearing you say is that it is insomnia cookie time. Not the brand, I'm not sponsoring insomnia cookies, although I've heard they're pretty delicious. But I'm saying, I'm hearing that perhaps it's time. And 7 a.m. cookies? What? Artsy. Make the cookie dough. Oh. I find immense pleasure in making the treat, personally, but yeah. Snickerdoodles, let's go. Yes. My mom used to make these, she called them crickets. I don't know if that's actually what they were called. I think she defined them as, you told me very last minute that your school was having a bake sale and therefore I need to make these cookies for you. But she would like get sugar cookie dough from the store, roll it out, and then it was topped with, I think, melted chocolate. I think it was coconut, and there was some other thing, and she used to call them crickets. Like that was the term. I'll have to ask her where she came up with the term and why they were called crickets, but that was like her like mom saving of the day that I tended to forget to tell her that I had a bake sale. So yeah. Homemade bread for dinner. Oh, we have a bread machine that is part of this family. That and the air fryer. Y'all. Like, you can dare take my my air fryer for my cold dead fingers. It's dangerous. The bread is so good. What is your strategy with the bread? Because my bread's pretty basic. It's like the sandwich bread that I found on the interwebs, you know. We will legit just eat bread and butter for lunch. I mean, like, that's a strat. That's a strat. Oh, I was a sourdough person during the pandemic. Oh man. Unfortunately, my sourdough went bad. I will not go into specifics because it was really gross, but yeah, I love sourdough. It is my favorite bread. Scratch sourdough is a goal. If you have iHerb, they actually sell like a starter packet where it'll help it along, unless you really would just want to go the old route of getting bacteria from the air. That is entirely a strategy too. Me, I don't have time for that. But there's speculation about whether or not the flour in Korea is Kay. I am live. I am alive. I am also eating a cookie. So hi. Did you order that chair? Kay? I must know. How are you? Welcome in. Good morning. I do the air method because that's how your mom did it, but I've used starters too and it works just as well. There must be something about like good southern air that makes a good sourdough. But Kay, I need to tell you something. I tried to beat the queen of Nook Miles Plus requirements, and I failed miserably. I tried to beat your time. I can't. Okay, that's obviously a clover bean chair. I don't know what you're talking about. If you put that on throne, I swear to God, I will contribute towards that chair for you. It's for Clover, okay? It's required. You only did it once. But how are things? What have you been up to? I've been enjoying your Rags to Riches content. I love your island. I will not hear any trash talk of it at all whatsoever. I have made quite a few endgame objectives, so actually, okay, I have a question. How would you like to earn 1,000,000 bells, like right now? Like right now? Because I will pay 1,000,000 bells if you have a top 10 villager. If you have a top 10 villager, although I think Marlowe is no longer a top 10. Thank you. Hiltian, I promise you there's so many of us. We're like zombies, we just spread. Oh, you don't have the new, oh no. Well, so if anyone has Rags to Riches villager, I am presently looking for Kabuki, Dan, Raymond, Maple, Joey for some reason, Shino, Sherb, Bob, Marshall, Stitches, or Sasha. And I will pay literally 1,000,000 bells for them. Literally. Quite literally. Literally. With my bad British accent. So I'm just letting you know, if you get a top 10 villager at any given point, K, I will give you 1,000,000 bells. Okay, I have to tell you, I spent 4,000,000 bells on turnips, and that was also the week that I had like 5. I need to show you this to you. I'll show you the sequence of events so that you can see this madness. Yep. So I made quite a bit of money. It was a wild ride. It was a wild ride. It was I never thought that I would be the person that would spend 4,000,000 bells and turnips, but it worked for me. Oh yeah. So yeah, if you are able to find a top 10, I will give you money. Meanwhile, I'm a pauper. You're a Pied Piper, though. Pied Popper? It'll be fine, okay? You'll get there. But also, if you need 1,000,000 bells, you can sell me something for like 1,000,000 bells and I'll give it to you. Unless, of course, you don't want streamer loot. That's fine. I get it. You went wild and spent 100K? Artsy, that's amazing. Yeah, no, I never... Like, I used to do the turnip thing back when I did nookazon and stuff, but I've never trusted my own island. And for some reason, this island is kind to me. Don't know what I did, but I'm not questioning it at all. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Also, did I open up this present, or am I just holding on to it? Did I not even take the present? No, did I just like walk off? Did I walk off without the present? Oh no, I guess I opened it. Maybe it was money. Maybe I just am not paying attention. Yep, no, that's a thing. That's a thing. Oh, interesting. Also, excuse me, friends, it is really hot in here. I need to like... Oh, we don't have central air in Korea. We have poorly made apartments that don't even have what's the word? I know this word. It's the thing that, you know, shares air between like rooms, like a normal building. We don't have that. So if your door is closed and it's in the summer, it's hot as heck. Oh. Yeah, Kissing, if you don't know, I live in Korea. I've been here for the past 7 years, I think. It's really funny because I hosted a brunch in a very like, you know, stay-at-home partner fashion, and invited all of the new hire spouses at my husband's school to, like, you know, get to know each other, know that they're not alone and they don't have to feel isolated and all that jazz. And it was like they were asking me these questions that, like, when you've been someplace for so long, it just becomes part of what you know. And so they were like asking me all of these questions, and oh. This thing is so extra. Like, look at this. Look at this. And so it's like, I felt like I suddenly had all the answers, which is weird. It was so weird. All right, we're going to swap it with a rock. Hello, Demi. I know, put those claws away. The only thing that we're doing is selling you, okay? It's fine. You're probably going to get to Flick. He's going to give you like this big enclosure where you can live out your big scorpion-y life. It's fine. It's fine. Like, no one's gonna hurt you. Chill out, bro. Chill out. But also, thanks for being the money that I needed. Yeah. I still have yet to see Scorpion Island on this save. That's very annoying. That's very annoying. Let's see. The other thing too is that Cephalobot is presently in boxes. And I'm thinking that we can time travel to some good 4 a.m., not 4 a.m., 5 a.m. vibes to see if anyone's going to be interested in replacing the man. And can I say a tongue twister fest? I cannot. Because that sounds like it's going to be a lewd situation. And although I'm not family friendly, the concept of lewdness sounds a little lewd to me this late at night. Also, I have like a tongue, like canker sore, whatever thing. Like I bit my tongue and it hurts. So it depends on the tongue twister, but I probably will not. Just letting you know. All right. You don't mean anything lewd? All right. You've piqued my interest. It's 7:15 a.m. Ew. Like, why would you be up so early on a Sunday? I mean, granted, I'm up at 6:30 because I have a child. But, like, why? Why? Although, 7 a.m. Can I tell you something, friends? In this game, in September, like late September, 6 p.m. is beautiful in this game. It is beautiful. It has this, it's not like super saturated golden hour. It's like pink and blue golden hour. Oh. Alexis, what? Wait, what time is it for? Why? Okay, well, Demi, the night is still young. Monday has not happened yet. I understand you. But, like, why are you up at 7:15 a.m. on a Sunday if you don't have to be? Unless, of course, you're making pancakes or French toast, in which case, that's absolutely a valid point. 7 a.m., like, breakfast is a bop. It's a bop. Yeah, y'all, like, I love you all, but, like, either get coffee or go back to bed. I know that I'm fascinating. Like, I'm probably the most fascinating person on YouTube. But, like, go back to bed. Go back to bed. No, but also, you can stay here. It's totally fine. Okay. Alright, we got rid of that. You're up at 4 a.m. Willingly? Willingly. Willingly? Willingly. I keep hearing just wild cuckoo banana pants. Willingly. Or is it insomnia? In which case, I'm sorry. Why are you up at 4 a.m.? Yes and no. Oh. Willingly, yes and oh. Is it because of work? So I know that some people have different schedules. Yeah, no, okay, I understand. I get that. I can't do anything creative after 3 p.m. unless I'm like sitting and doing art stuff. I really can't. Damo, hello! Damo, how are you doing? How is the Australia? I know that you can absolutely like tell me the entire like current affairs of your country, but hello. But yeah. You're more creative after 3 a.m.? I could not ever. Oh. So Artsy, what I'm hearing is that you're that person that really needs that alone time so that you can be like a human, right? Is that what I'm hearing? Because there is something truly profoundly sacred about that first morning coffee sip in silence where there are no requirements of you. You are just tuning in and getting that caffeine. Naru, hello. You bought 6,000 turnips? Damo, let's go. Damo, I wish you the best of luck. If you need the turnip tracker that I use so that you can get a trajectory, Let me know and I'll send it to you. Oh, no, Kay, absolutely. 100%. That alone time is so crucial. And I think that should be something that we introduce to young people. It's like, it's okay that you're not social in the mornings, because adults are never social in the morning. Never. Oh, Kissian, that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. You need it? Okay, I will send it to you. Actually, can you do me a flavor? Do me a flavor. Can you boop me and say, like, turnip something, please and thank you, on Discord so that I can send it to you? But yeah, I got the suggestion from Dan as well as May for these two, and they have served me very well. It's one of the main reasons as to why I hit 20 million bells in a couple of months. What was I doing? What was I doing? Why am I over here? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why am I... Wow, I was literally on autopilot. Literally on autopilot. I was talking about the importance of alone time, and my brain was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave you alone for a minute. Yep, no, that tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Wesley, hello. You're fearful in the mornings. I mean, if it's consensual biting, that's fine, Wesley. Like, I don't kink shame. That's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You have a lot of energy 24/7. I wish. I did not realize after hitting 30, and maybe it's just because of the pandemic and just medical trauma that I don't need to get into right now, but like, I did not realize how being in your 30s, how essential it is to learn about energy. I wouldn't say retention, but like energy preservation and doing things that replenish your energy. Because in your 20s, you're just taught to go and crash and go and crash. And in your 30s, your body is like, you are literally geriatric. You cannot do that anymore. You can't do that anymore. And I was like, but why not though? I still have my incredible big brain from in my 20s where I thought I was invincible. And you know what happened? I'm not invincible. So wait until 40s. Wait, listen, what I'm hearing is that you majesties, wait, what about, oh, I was going down here. That's what I was doing. You majesties are able to like be awesome in your 40s and 50s. So therefore I have a lot to look forward to. Holly's hello. Kissian, that's not very nice. You have to be at least like, I don't know, 30 to be in a museum for being a fossil. Like, don't degrade the age of 30, because I feel downright geriatric and ancient. I've heard, Kay. I've heard. I have been considering a diet change, like as I'm eating my cookie and drinking my adult beverage, but I do want to get back into exercising. Like there's like a rock climbing group maybe that'll be happening here. And I want to get back into doing yoga. I purchased, what was it? I purchased yoga socks. Did you know that those things were like, they're like these little ballet slippers that have sock traction, like not sock traction, floor traction. And I just really want to get back into mindful exercise. But with air quality being the way it is in Korea, you gotta be careful with that, because I don't want to subject myself to like cancer. So. You got a free. Are you telling me that I just needed to buy the Wii Fit and I could have gotten a free pair of socks, Wesley? That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me. is that I was cheated. I paid like $7 for these, and I could have gotten them for free. With a whole game that's probably like $50. Oh man. I will say, Kay, if are you still in the boot right now? Or anything? Because I know that Fitness Boxing 2 is probably one of my favorite like exercise games at the moment. You did the play testing? How does one become a play tester for Wii stuff? Wesley, are you secretly like a Nintendo ambassador? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, good. Okay, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, I've mentioned it earlier in the stream, but I have this toxic trait where I lift things by myself that should probably either be multiple trips or it should be with multiple people. And I also have a 1.5-year-old that is over like nearly half my length, probably more than half my length, a very tall and heavy child, probably nearly 30 pounds. And I think I've aggravated my shoulder. And it's unfortunate because it's my dominant arm. And I woke up with this immense pain that made it really difficult for me to even draw. So I went to physical therapy where they shocked me twice, and they have me on medication. I think they have me on aspirin for pain or something. It's one of those really low dose pain medications, but they also have me on antispasmodics, anti-inflammatories. So that's been leaving me a bit loopy. Yeah. So it's been rough because it's like the minute that I've been starting to have a plan with like getting into a routine and a habit of, you know, physical mindfulness, I get injured. How long have I been drawing for? I started drawing in earnest in 2016. I had purchased a drawing software and a drawing tablet with my taxes, like with my tax returns, because I just put a lot of money in my tax returns and the government gave me money back. And I learned how to draw effectively that way. And I started drawing comics and got into that. And for now, I'm mostly just doing like gaming content stuff, but it's still a process of me like trying to figure out my own vibe, you know? Getting injured absolutely sucks. And especially when, you know, you think of yourself as immortal in your 20s and you find out that's absolutely not true in your 30s. It's like you have to figure out how to work with that, you know, that your body is this delicate, fragile snowflake that deserves care and kindness. Which flowers can I breed from? With Animal Crossing Holly? You can breed from all of them. I've been just doing, like, this is my flower breeding project, and I'm still working on the purple windflower, purple tulip, the blue rose, and the purple windflower. I think I have everything else. Oh, Holly, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Holly, actually, if you want to check out an incredible content creator who got into Animal Crossing from flower breeding, go check out my friend Alexi Giovanni. Over at Alexi Giovanni, does incredible flower breeding tips and tricks that I sort of kind of follow. But yeah, go check out his content. He's incredible. That's hello. How are you? I'm doing okay. I am glad to be hanging out and spending time with all of you. I love and get stressed over streaming, which is why I didn't stream Friday. Or Saturday. Yeah, so Holly, highly recommend that. Highly recommend that you check out his flower breeding methods. But literally the Flower King. All hail the Flower King, truly. All hail. let's see. I could probably get rid of, is this a blue one? Or is this a purple one? Let me see. Yeah, that's blue. Okay. Yeah, Kay, what is the streaming strat? I saw that you've been playing a little bit of Palia and Fae Farm. How has that been with your streaming content? Have you been enjoying it? Because I was talking to Nora about this earlier. I'm just like, I'm still on the fence with Fae Farm. Still on the fence. Not sure how I feel about it. And not to say that it doesn't have a merit or it isn't a good game. I don't know if it's for me. And that's okay, because other people will absolutely enjoy it in my stead, you know? Oh, I need to get rid of this. I think I'm gonna leave this for now. You've been enjoying having an actual gaming PC? Love it. Love it. Yeah, no, PC with a good gaming computer is amazing. My gaming PC is actually like ancient in comparison, and so I've been saving up money to replace or get the family gaming streaming computer so that, you know, we can actually stream the games that are becoming more powerful and needing a more powerful computer. Yeah, okay, I heard. You are almost done with your Vlogmas content, right? That's exciting. I could not imagine being that... No, I mean, I could. It's just, that's so much planning. Oh my goodness. 80? Oh my goodness, $80? Wow. Vast, do you not know that Kay is like YouTube's Batman? By day, she is a professional home organizer as well as a singer, and you can see all of her incredible content over at the Organized Soprano that just recently hit a well-deserved 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations, as always. But yeah, no, absolutely go. You are the Batman of YouTube. I will not hear anything otherwise. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. There's actually a couple of content creators that I need to shout out. So hold on. No, I don't want organic. I do not want organic chemistry. There we go. 101. Let's flipping go. Let's flipping go. Oh my goodness. Also, you changed your header over at the Organized Soprano. I love that for you. Let's see. We're gonna do that. And then we had Horrible Gaming. I'm gonna do a quick shout out of everybody. Also, friends, we are aggressively promoting the most recent Gamers Gab interviewee, Dr. Rachel Cowart over at Zeitgeist, who we talked with her about toxic gaming communities and toxic gaming culture and dark participation in games and game spaces. And it was such a cool conversation. So if you are interested in like big thinks and stuff like that, go check out Dr. Cowart. Such a cool person. We were both wearing plaid, so obviously she's super cool. And then Damo, you are, let's see. Oh, that's right. You did hit over 100 subscribers. That's amazing, man. There we go. That's awesome, Damo. I love that for you. I love that for you. Yeah, so friends, go check out the friends. Go check out the friends. I love that content creators are starting to branch out and have other channels. Like, I know that Katie over at Katie Calico has been doing some, has been focusing on her more like vlog channel. I wouldn't even call it a vlog channel. It's more like real life channel, I suppose. And then Blaine over at Bewick is starting, I think, another channel. So that's really exciting to see also. I love that for all of you. I really do. But yeah, no, I also love Blaine. I'm glad that Blaine is feeling better. And ooh, we got another purple one. What the heck? Oh, I should probably keep these colors too. I was thinking, oh, I can just get rid of all of these, but no, we actually need to hold on to this for our rainbow garden. We absolutely do. No lazy commenter. Nah, you're here. You're present. It's fine. It's all good. Yeah, I was hearing Pat from Nintendo talk about how, like, reaching 3,000 is such a slog. It's really hard. And I think what I've recognized about my journey is I just need to roll with it and just vibe to what I'm enjoying doing, you know? And I really hope that with people seeing how much of a mental strain it can be to be a content creator for anything, how easy it is to be swept up in this concept of fame, which, like, real talk, I say this quite often, that it's not necessarily the content that matters. It's the person who made it and the impact that they have left on people's lives. That's what matters. So we don't know what social media is going to look like. We don't know what the future of YouTube is going to be. But and so it's like fame, like life, is short-lived. And I think we always like feel this need to immortalize ourselves some way, but you know, we are immortalized in the hearts of so many people whose lives that we have intentionally and unintentionally impacted. So like if you are needing to be reminded that you matter, like this is just your artsy PSA that you do matter, you know. Yep, exactly. You gotta keep your path feet thing, what you said, but like so much better. Like what you said, as in that was better than what I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet. Oh my God, this is just like Flower Beach, man. I cannot. Okay, I think I think I'm good. I think we're just gonna get rid of these. Yeah, listen, I said what I said. I said what I said, and it just, that's, yes. Those are 2 hybrid reds, so I think we're okay with that. Yes, Wesley, that, thank you. Thank you. Vass, what's your question? How can we help you? As I take a sip. Does anyone ever get that way when like somebody in your chat is like makes this I'm not trying to like embarrass you, Vass, but like when someone's like, I have a question, I'm like, okay. Are you asking me for my mother's maiden name and like the 4 digits of my social security card and, you know, who I voted for in the election? Because those are private. No. What is my island called? It's called Redwood. I stole it from, I think it was Diana. I stole it from another Rags to Riches player because it was pretty. And it's very a simple, elegant thing for a fall-ish island that I'll probably not... No, wait. I need you. Oh, we're gonna lose it to the flowers. We're gonna lose this to the flowers. Oh, goodness. Is gaming the biggest space on YouTube? Oh, no. Not at all. Not at all. in the grand scheme of things, I would probably say that gaming content is a fraction of other things that are found on YouTube. I'm not saying that it is, you know, that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just YouTube is still dipping its toes into being a streaming center for gaming. It's mostly other content. It's probably beauty. I could see that. It's like beauty, food, life things. And it's so interesting because I would, you know who I would love to have on Gamers Gab? I never, why am I even over here? That's not what I meant to do. I would love to have Tyler Oakley on Gamers Gab. Tyler Oakley had been, he was like one of the earlier content creators on YouTube to make millions of subscribers, and he had started his journey. I think the one video, because I never really watched Tyler at all. I think I only watched him when a friend of mine who was like really into Tyler Oakley had like, she would show me a video of his or something, but I was not like, I didn't watch him, right? And his claim to YouTube fame was starting out being in his college dorm, playing with his eyebrows on his webcam. Like that was YouTube back in the day. And he rose to fame with a lot of slice of life content, and that was such an interesting time of YouTube, but I think it really defined the content that we see today. So I don't watch Mr. Beast. It's like Mr. Beast does not need my validation. It's just his stuff is not content that I'm really interested in. I'm usually really surprised that I find myself on a short that is, I guess, a Mr. Beast thing, but you know, I'm not interested in that content, and that's okay because YouTube's not made for me. Oh, we are not his target demo. What is his target demo? I don't want to say this meanly, but is it young people? Is it young people? So, probably young people. Yeah. Well, and also, like, here's the other thing about, like, fame and YouTube, right? There are some previous YouTubers that got famous, and they never grew out of their target demographic. You know, is this me throwing shade? This is absolutely me throwing shade. And I'm sure that you can think of a couple of content creators who did not outgrow their demographic. But for me, it's like the majority of YouTube, I get so swept up into things. Like I ended up going down this really weird rabbit hole that sent me into like cult stuff, like not like being sucked into being in a cult, but like I suddenly got like, I was learning about the Amish. And I was like, oh geez, this is a weird thing. So it really messed up my algorithm. So it was like, you know, the struggles of Amish communities with the lack of, you know, proper education of things, and then it was like, oh, these cozy games that you need to try for the month of August. Could you imagine what sort of like platform YouTube would be if the target audience was for an older crowd? Could you imagine? Because I feel it would be less sensationalist. It's really unfortunate that we've had to utilize the algorithm to define our thumbnails, right? There's a thing about like making thumbnails cute, don't get me wrong, but I would feel that the sensationalism of YouTube would be very much, it would wind down if we actually, you know, curated content for a more, I don't know, a digitally literate group. Because that's something that Dr. Cohort and I talked about, is how the impacts of digital literacy, specifically with older groups, you know, Gen X and older, who are having children that are defined socially by screen time. It's like we can't demonize screen time anymore. We can't. Like, games are social. We have social spaces on Discord. A lot of the interactions that, you know, young people and, you know, older people, myself included, really benefit from online spaces. But we really do need to redefine how social platforms can easily become spaces for, you know, Wild West harassment. It's wild. Yeah, no, I really do say that if you are trying to get into content creation for the specific fact of like becoming viral and making millions of dollars, that is incredibly unrealistic. Like, I wish you the best of luck and maybe you will hit it big, but the rate of how hard people work for very little pay, and you know, you can do it for not wanting to be paid, but if you are striving to make a living off of this, it is backbreaking. Like, literally backbreaking. Like, this needs lumbar support backbreaking. So it's something that we really need to be honest about with our gaming community growing with a more money-oriented focus. Is we really do need to confront that. Oh, I know. Like, I am sensationalist. My toxic trait is that if there's like something weird going on and there's a documentary about it, I'm gonna click. Especially like I get into like this weird mood like once every couple of years. There must be a blood moon or something. Like it's not as common as it is in Breath of the Wild, but I do like get interested in like aliens and conspiracy theories. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You have a quiz tomorrow, so I'm studying for your test. I wish you the best of luck, Vass. Do you feel prepared? Do you need like a lucky eraser? I don't have an eraser I can just throw at the screen to give to you, but I really wish you the best of luck. I was never a really good test taker, but give me a paper and I will finish it within 24 hours, which was very surprising to Liz when I told her that my master's degree was mostly papers I did the night before, or sometimes even the day of. Yeah. Priska, hello, how are you? Welcome. How are things? How are things? Oh, I lost my poor little shovel. I am so sorry that, I mean, I'm not actually sorry. I'm actually striving to not say sorry, but I fully realize that me digging up flowers is incredibly invigorating. But thank you for being here while I do menial labor. I'll let you know once the coffee finishes brewing, Priska. It's okay. Like, you don't even have to talk until you have that first sip, until you have that first cup. We're just happy to have you. Welcome in. I was just talking about that too, about how holy that first sip is and in complete and total silence. So you do what you need to do, Boo-Boo. You're on your second cup. It was a 2-cup sort of day today, mostly because HubSpot and I are mocha pot people, which is stovetop espresso. And when he's not here, because he's gone for the next couple of days camping with his students for a school trip, I have the entire mocha pot to my lonesome, and let me tell you, friends, when you're solo parenting, you need that second cup. Saying sorry makes you an honorary Canadian. I'm sorry. I don't mean to culturally take from your very amazing heritage. Oh man. But we've knocked out like what, 3, maybe 4 different slingshots. So we're getting even closer to that golden slingshot, friends. So it may not be in vain. Oh, it's a higher plane of existence. Like, caffeine is proof that there is a higher being somewhere that was like, you know what we should do? We should put mentally just shifting things into plants for these little monkeys to consume and achieve a higher mental plane, so that maybe one day they will sit on their butts and be like, what if we did do universal health care? what if we confronted racism and sexism and privilege in society? And what if Nintendo gave us an update for Animal Crossing? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Damo, I would say that 9:50 p.m. is peak caffeine time. I'm just kidding. I can't do that. I'll be up all night. But, like, could you imagine? This is how my brain works, and, like, I'm not sorry. I'm sure that if someone, like, finds me randomly on YouTube, they're like, what is this person on? I'm on cookies. I'm on cookies and adult beverages, y'all. This is me after dark. This is why it's called the After Dark stream. Absolutely the ACNH update. I'm still not over it. But also, I am really excited for Nintendo moving on with a new Animal Crossing game. We may not get it until I'm halfway through being 30 something, but you know, like, I love this game. And okay, we're in like the let's have a thinky thought chat time. So Stardew Valley has been out since 2016, 2017. And that community is vibrant as heck. Amazing content. Sims as well. If you are part of like that, the Sims niche. There are old games that are so fun to watch and play. So why are we so obsessed with an Animal Crossing update? Is it just because it was just so much in November of 2021 and then it was nothing? Is it because, you know, Nintendo didn't see the writing on the walls that they could just keep updating this game or keep giving us DLCs and we would be content with it? Like, I'm really curious about it because I am content with this game. I am annoyed with this game. Like, I would love to be able to turn off the music or turn down the music. I hate the campsite mechanic. The blue flower can go step on blue flower thorns, but also I love this game. I love this game. I have no complaints against it. You're pretty sure that you have ADHD brain? I have heard that neurodivergence interacts with caffeine differently. I am not a scientist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not here to spread misinformation, but that is something that I have heard and have been told by various people who have ADHD, ADD, who are on the spectrum with autism. So it's like, maybe it hits different with neurodivergence. All right, I've cleaned up this nonsense. Also, I've unlocked, wow, I've unlocked quite a few things. Let's see if we can like start putting people, because I would really like to do sort of a moon residence sort of thing. Priska, that's fair. Yeah. I also think that just with the consistent feeding of updates to suddenly have like nothing, it hit people a little hard, especially when it was such a support thing with the pandemic. I get it. I do. Yeah, no, I love this game. It has so much, I don't know, like, I just love tuning in with my pixels and ones. You know, I love seeing what people create. It's an incredible game, and the community's incredible. Animal Crossing is one of the smaller, and I don't think that's true. Not Animal Crossing New Horizons. In 2020, it was considered one of their most sold game. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's correct. You're in your 5,000 hours? Yeah, no, seriously. All right, I need to check. What was it? But as a franchise, I would probably agree with you. Yeah, it's the third top selling title. As a franchise, I would probably agree with you. But as a game, oh no. Oh no. It is it is one of the most popular, which is why I think a lot of people were upset with the fact that we were getting all of these updates and then nothing. Oh, okay. All right, let me see. Where was the blue rose situation that I needed to? Okay. Oh, so we have to... Oh, we have to bin everything. Lame. 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 Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. Oh yeah, TOTK may have kicked things back, absolutely. I still, like, people keep asking me, are you going to get into Zelda? I'm just not a Zelda fan. Like, and that's not to say that I don't think the game is great. I love puzzle, platformer stuff. I love the story. I think it's great, but I'm not, I can't be Link. I can't. Yeah, Minecraft is not a Nintendo franchise, although it is very popular. Are you thinking thinky thoughts? Yeah, if we're talking about just games in general, but yeah, the nature of Minecraft has changed so much since its inception, because now it's owned by Microsoft. Brenda, hello! Oh no, I was not talking in general. I was talking about Nintendo. Because Nintendo, as Kay was saying, is a very old-fashioned company. And interestingly enough, Nintendo was brought up with Dr. Cohort's conversation about dark participation, like harassment, hate speech in gaming communities. And the fact that from the top-down perspective of social participation, Nintendo just doesn't allow it at all. Like, there are competitions with you know, Splatoon and stuff, but there's no interactions to the level of like Call of Duty or anything. And so interestingly, Call of Duty has started working with a voice moderation company to really crack down on harassment in their gaming spaces because of the impacts that it has on its success. And so it's, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh no, my brain just like stopped. Oh dear. You've been playing Nintendo since... Yeah, so Nintendo, right. So it's like, Nintendo is a very old-fashioned company. I don't know if there is any, if there's anything cultural with that, but I don't think Nintendo is going to change on the whims of a Western audience when it's not a Western company. I would love to have a Nintendo representation on Gamers Gab. Okay. Okay, man. Yeah, I didn't really start playing games until my husband got me into it. It's all his fault. He was truly the gateway gamer for me. And I started my gaming experience in earnest with Final Fantasy X. Yeah, Final Fantasy X. First game that I ever fully finished and cried my eyes out at the ending. So truly Final Fantasy VII though. Oh my gosh, so good. And Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh my gosh. And then I got into, if you can believe it, Guild Wars 2. So it's been a really interesting ride to go from like not being a gamer, and I have so much in my inventory, man. Oh my goodness. The rage quitting. Oh my goodness. What is Guild Wars? Oh, okay, I see it. Guild Wars is a massive multiplayer online game where, similar to World of Warcraft, you are thrust into a world of so many different species vying for their own intrigue and interests and storylines, and you go on, you know, dungeon raids together with a bunch of people, and it's really fun. Like, I my husband and I were long distance for the majority of our early relationship for about 3.5 years, and so we used Guild Wars to like sign in and play together for a couple of hours. Dragon Quest, oh my goodness. Yes, my island tune is a Cap'n song. Yes, it is. I actually found one. I was really excited because Cap'n, even though he is not my favorite NPC, he is my favorite NPC. So I have to, you know, immortalize that. Oh no! What did I not get? Oh, was I about to get, like, your photo? Dragon Quest? Are you just sitting on the... Oh, wait, well, wait, can you actually... Oh, you can't, like, sit. You can't sit. So... Yeah, I have no idea if Guild Wars 2 is still up. This is my... I'm going to be doing a scavenger hunt for Rags to Riches stuff, so I figured it would be really fun to put various endgame objectives around the island. That's going to be my thing. You should try Dragon Quest. I don't know if I've ever played Dragon Quest. I've played EverQuest. That was something that my stepfather used to play before WoW came out. Oh god, this needs to be fixed so bad. It's so bad. It's so me. What, a random bathtub and a water closet and a bed that doesn't match any of the clothing. Are you just like randomly sitting? Oh my goodness. You have the new Dragon Quest on Switch. I love it, but haven't gotten stuck. You have gotten stuck or you haven't gotten stuck? But yeah, I know nothing about Dragon Quest. Tekla, hello, good morning. Also, Kay, I think this kitchen was inspired by you visiting Dream Address Islands. So thank you for, you know, visiting other people's islands so that I could steal this design. I appreciate it. You played EverQuest too? Oh my gosh. I don't know what my stepfather was thinking to have like an 8-9-year-old like play EverQuest. I mean, it was under very light monitoring, but I couldn't figure out how to like dress my character, so I was running around in underwear in this game. And you know, when you leave the safety of the village, your face gets eaten by like werewolves and stuff, and it was wild. You got Fae Farm? Well, I mean, if family drama led you to playing a game that you are going to enjoy, I'm sorry about the family drama, but also, how are you liking it? How are you enjoying it? No, literal face eating. It was... The bad graphics made it so much worse. Like, it's a similar mechanic with WoW originally, that when you died, your body was left, you know? Oh, it's a dandy hat. Oh, is this what she gave me? That, you know who we should give that to? We should give that to Lobo. And so, like, your body would be left there and you would have to go get it. And if you weren't careful, people would pillage from your body. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh, he's not here. What the heck? Oh yeah, no, Animal Crossing games, I love the vibe. A lot of people don't like this, the New Horizons music, but I like it. It's like Sonic, which has like, consistently good music. 5 p.m. and 5 a.m. is some good music. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. Yeah, no, I love the music. I really do. Lobo, where are you, buddy? I have a flower to give you. Otherwise, I'm going to give it to Zucker. Actually, no, I'm not giving it to Zucker. Zucker and I are friends. He doesn't need my friendship. This man is leaving. Where are all of my villagers? What happened? Oh, I've already... This is so cute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you kidding? That's adorable. He's wearing the hat. Okay, wait, no, I can give this to you. Oh, wait, no, you're not matching. Never mind. No. We're going to give this the little hat. Oh, I know. No, Rattle. Rattle is a good one. I didn't know how I would feel about Rattle, but he is not only the best pandemic mascot that we have that we do not deserve, he's also adorable. Also, Ribbot, Basti, can I give you this hat? Oh, I can't. Darn. Oh, I love the frogs. I think that the frogs are so underrated. Vriska, I wish you luck. I apparently have had this unfortunate tendency of having villagers that you need and I can't give them to you. I'm so sorry. All right, villagers, listen. Listen, I have a hat and I need to give it to you. I really do. You lost Filbert to a campsite villager. Oh no. I didn't have to take him, but Marshall. Oh. I also have his amiibo. I was really happy about it. I think it's actually one of my Korean amiibos, which I need to figure out with this December. So another thing that we need to plan, because speaking of planning ahead, thanks to Kay's reminder that we need to get on her level, I am going to be doing Christmas cards. Well, sorry, I'm doing holiday cards for people at the Masterpiece or $9.99 up. And my hope was to find Korean amiibos to give to people, because I think that'd be really cool that even if you have the amiibo in like in English, I was about to say American, oh my god, wow, it is that sort of time of night, that it would be still really cool to have that, like getting from a different, you know, country, you know. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. You are financially motivated. Well, I was planning on just sending you one anyway, because you were a Gamersgab interviewee. Like, that was my plan, to just send a thank you for being on Gamersgab. There's that. There's that. Now you need to join again. Well, I'll put the signups in November so that, you know, you don't have to, like, you know, wait on that. I'll be sure to be very upfront of when the sign up is and when it ends, so that people can prepare. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, this is what I'm doing. I clearly need to finish this cookie. That's what I need to do. You have a trip home? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, how long have I been living in Korea? Sorry. I think this is the start of our 7th year. I've been out of the country, I think, since... I think I've spent almost half of my 20s living abroad to some capacity. And we've been in Korea for the majority of that time. Oh, Priska, I'm not judging you. If a game is really calling to you, and you do what you need to do, you know. I'll never, you know, shame you for that. That's not how I roll. Kissian, what type of pancakes? This is very important because there's so many kinds. There's the Dutch pancake. There's the thin pancake. There's the ridiculous plates. Okay, I need to know this, friends. So HubSpot and I have an argument quite frequently about the nature of pancakes, in the sense that pancakes are a certain size. And he says that the typical size of a pancake is the size of a plate. I say that a pancake is like that. Like it's like half of your face, right? For stacking. Now, it's not that he worked at IHOP. That's That's not why. It's that he's from the Midwest. That's why. So I was really curious. What is the correct size of an American pancake? So I need to know, what is the typical size? Now, if it is a thin pancake, or it is, you know, a crepe or a crespelle, that is more like a tortilla, in which case it needs to hold fillings for things. But for me, I would say that there's the silver dollar pancake, which is like tiny, but like it should be only about this half of the size of your face. Anything else is just asking for it's too much. It's too much bread. Thank you. A 4-inch radius, I'm okay with that. That's like what? Wait, 4-inch radius? Do you mean circumference? No, not circumference. A radius. Oh my God, it's been so long since I've done geometry. There's radius. Diameter. Is it the diameter? Because if it's a 4-inch radius, isn't that an 8-inch diameter? Because that's enormous. That is, you were proving my husband right, Kane. I don't appreciate it. I thought we were friends. Diameter. Yes, I think it's diameter. Thank you. Yeah, a 4-inch diameter is like hand size, you know? That's fine. That's fine. But he says that I'm wrong. And I don't like being told that I'm wrong. At all. Ooh, another balloon. Lori, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, hello. Wait, what? What? There we go. So I will have to tell him that I am correct because people on the internet said so. I think that's a very fair argument. When was the last time I was wrong? Well, you can just point back to the toilet cleaning video and he will absolutely agree with you. Yep. I think that's fair. All right, here we go. I think that is working. Now the question is, I think the plan was we were going to do a crescent sort of situation with the residents. What's inches? Here, hold on. I'll do this for you. It's 10 centimeters. Actually, what sort of pancakes does Australia have? That's another really interesting question. All right, we're going to leave square B2 and C2 as the money-making thing. And then I think we're going to do a... I was thinking of doing a crescent residence with B6 and C6. And I could probably do... I could probably do that. That should be fine. Big and small. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it that way. And then I think the first people we're going to move, or at least one of them, is probably Egbert, because I do want to turn that into a market, I think. I'll have to actually ask Hubsmod when I was wrong. I think the pancake argument is when he would say that I was wrong. Also, the fact that when there are any sort of written instructions, that I tend to ignore it and throw caution to the wind, which drives him bananas. Oh, and the other thing is that we have, although I have aspirations for organization and better, you know, putting things away-ness, there is a closet that I am not allowed to purge, which is the electronics closet. And because Hubsmod has been very fervent in saying do not throw anything away, unless of course it's broken. Like if it's just something we don't use regularly or you've replaced and it's still fine, we hold on to it. I've actually found use for electronics that we didn't use anymore, and he never felt so vindicated in his life. You were taught to use centimeter, meter, and kilometer. Well, that will serve you very well with regards to anything in STEM, especially science. Hi, Hubsmod. Speaking of the Hubsmod, how are you? I was just telling people how I'm rarely ever incorrect, with the exception of the fact that you think that pancake sizes should be the size of real plates, and I disagree. It is the Hubsmod. I did. I hope you're doing okay. I love and miss you. One of my favorite stories about Hubsmod and I is, you know, we were in a long distance relationship for 3 years, right? And so distance, it does something to you when, you know, you have to plan months in advance for visiting and seeing each other. And, you know, when we closed the distance and we lived together, it's like we can handle being apart for, you know, a couple of days at most. But there was an instance where I was visiting Seoul, which is, you know, 50 kilometers away. It's not very far. It's less than 30 miles. With a friend overnight and staying in a hotel, and I was texting Hubsmod in the hotel saying how much I missed him, and that it was awful. Not that the visit into Seoul was awful, but the fact that we were apart for 24 hours, it was my friend was judging me pretty harshly from that. Missing me and my 2 small pancakes. My pancakes are perfectly adequately sized. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Ernie, how are you? Ernie, I had the distinct pleasure of watching you play Five Nights at Freddy's. How's the old ticker doing? Awesome, love that. Yeah, your gameplay has me thinking, like, could I survive Five Nights at Freddy's? Could I do it? It looks so scary. It looks so scary. Love that game. You're hooked? Wow. There's multiple games in that franchise, isn't there? Which game are you playing? Is it the OG one? You had the same with your fiance when I left him in Portugal for a weekend in Germany. I was texting him before bed and crying. Yeah, no. The other fun thing that Hubsmod will never let me live down is it was the months leading up to his proposal, right? And, you know, I was starting my first, like, big kid job. And, you know, I was really worried about, like, you know, how long we were going to be long distance now that I had a job in DC and he was still in Rome, in Italy. And I was just like on phone calls with him crying, like, I feel like you're not going to want to marry me. And in here, it's like he's planning this very in-depth proposal. Like, his mother was in the know. Our best friends were in the know. Like, the ring was already planned. And it's really just... It's hilarious how, you know, distance really does change perceptions of being away from each other for long periods. Yeah, enjoy your pancakes. Please let me know if they are 4 inches in diameter, in the correct size, or ridiculous size. In which case, you enjoy those ridiculously sized pancakes. You enjoy those ridiculously sized pancakes. Yes. Would a sunken... Okay, y'all. Hard question. Would a sunken residence be fun? Because I already have 2, 4, 6, 7. I have 7 inclines already. Oh, I did not. No, I didn't get proposed to in Rome. We were already married by the time that I had moved with our 2 rabbits over to Rome. We were in Ohio, actually, and there's this really cool, like, romantic getaway in the middle of, like, industrial Ohio that HubSpot and I love going to. It's like one of those really upper crust hotels where you could rent a room and there's like a literal pool in your you know, hotel townhouse and a jacuzzi that can fit at least 4 people. Don't know why there would be enough room for 4 people, but that's just the nature of it. And Scott, hello. And so HubSpot and I had a really nice outing and we were staying there, and you know, we were talking about like the nature of our relationship, and I guess I had said something that had reaffirmed that it was time to propose to me, because he gets up and he goes and grabs something from his luggage, and I was like, you know, it'd be really funny if he was pulling out a ring. And so he gets up from pulling it out of his bag, and I look at him and I see this little box, and I'm like, no way. Like internally, like, because I'm not processing what I'm seeing. And then he's walking towards me and I see, no, that is in fact a black little box. And I was like, internally, no way. And then he gets down on one knee on like the side of the bed, and he, you know, in a very formal way, will you marry me? And then I audibly say, no way. I mean, yes, absolutely. So that is also another thing that he will not let me live down, is the fact that I told him no to his proposal. Oh my gosh. You be the voice of when your pancake is too big. Goodbye, Damo. It was good to see you. Oh my goodness. Also, Scott, how are you? Did you go to like a game? I feel like you went to like a sports game you were really excited about, and I want to hear all about it. Yeah, so that is the HubSpot Artsy origin story with getting married. And then he went back to Rome, and then he was basically a mail order husband, where he flew in during spring break and was incredibly jet lagged, and we got married that weekend of. So we signed the papers, had a wedding reception with mostly my family, just because of how quick the time was, but a couple of his family members went down. I made the cake literally the night before because I had decided that yes, I in fact wanted a cake, and it was a very small affair. Miraculous Marina, hello. What type of work does he do? HubSpot is a chemistry teacher for high school. And so he has been an international teacher for, I think, the majority of his career. Was in Rome for 4 years, 5 years, and now has been in Korea since then. So he specializes in the IB. I'm sorry if I'm saying untrue things. But yeah, specializes in the IB, is an incredible chemistry teacher. Do not let him be at all remotely humble. He is incredible. And, you know, there are kids who have like gone on to Caltech and Stanford and stuff who have said that because of how he pushed for them to learn a certain way, they are the ones that carry their class. So he is incredible. Nothing this week but home games for football. Let's go. Go sport ball. You throw that sport. I wish your team the best. Although I know that I guess Ohio and Michigan are mortal enemies in that regard, but you know, gladiators are gladiators wherever they are. You had a small wedding too, sunset ceremony and champagne and cake afterward. It was perfect because I know, like, I didn't want a really large affair. Like, sometimes I think it'd be really fun to have more people, but honestly, we did not have time, did not have the funds, and I think what I think about with that ceremony is the fact that, you know, my grandparents got to be there before they passed, and that's what mattered to me, really, was just having the grandparents there. So other than that, like, I had a really fun time, and it was less than $2,000, so I'm not complaining. The majority of that money was on the food. I think my dress was about $150, so... The marriage seems to be working out okay. I would say so. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm quite the catch. Worst thing that someone can be here is Ohio. Technically, I'm not from Ohio, though. I'm a Virginian, so you watch your tone. Feeding people is so expensive. I know. Like, imagine having a major need, such as food. 26th anniversary have worked out. That's awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, I think we're approaching our 11 years being together, I think. Another fun story is that because of how jet lagged and stressed that we were with planning this wedding, that for the longest time, we actually did not know our wedding date. Like, we thought it was a certain date and people kept telling us that we were incorrect. And so when my son was due to be born, we were really excited that if he had a specific due date, we would always remember our wedding anniversary because it was his birthday. And it turns out that, one, he was not born on our wedding anniversary because the bugger really liked not being outside. But we had the date wrong this entire time. So we do celebrate the date of us making it official, which is the thing that's important to us. But a lot of people were the ones reminding us when our anniversary was. We did not know. You're from Ohio and you're very curious where this is. Where what is? Oh, the romantic getaway. It's in Perrysburg? Is that where that is? It's called Bellemere. I mean, this is absolutely free advertisement, but like, it's pretty nice. The people are pretty sweet. Yeah, Perrysburg. Okay. 3,000, but your aunt made the food for 300 people. For $40. Because I want your aunt's budgeting. Like, please teach me budgeting, Prisca's aunt. Oh yeah, no, Scott, it's great. We used to go there when for an incredible deal with a literal indoor pool, like not one of those private pools where it's like it's like a little square. No, it's a literal pool. I think it was like $80 a night, but they've moved up from there. Oh, she spent $300 for 4 people. That's so good. That's what I was thinking. I'm very near there. Lori, you should go. You should absolutely go. 100%. It's a great, it is a great Ohio vacay. And gosh, I'm giving so many like free advertisement for people in Ohio. There is, across the street from Bellemere, one of the best taco restaurants I have ever been to. It's called, I think it's called Something in Rye. And, you know, whenever I order tacos from places, I'm usually under the assumption that I'm getting 3 of a taco, like 3 tacos, because all good things come in 3s, you know. And agave and rye, thank you. And they are so extra with their tacos, y'all. You do not need more than 1 taco. It is so filling, and hands down one of the coolest places. It has like on the walls, it has all of this street art and graffiti. And like the music was a little loud for my taste, but they had like the vibe is so cool over there. It is so good. So even if you don't go to Bellemere, go to Agave and Rye in Perrysburg, because best tacos. And like I've had my fair share of tacos in my day, y'all. I know what I'm talking about. Bye, Naru. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Ernie, your theme was shirts and shorts, except me, I had to wear a suit. I was melting. Oh, no. Wait, why did you have to wear this suit? That sounds awful. Although, if I could get away with wearing a suit back in the day, I probably would have. Or like, I don't know, like a suit skirt thing. But the dress that I wore was really cute. It was cute. But yeah, no. Friends, if you were in Perrysburg, go to Agave and Rye. 100%. So good. Also, if either of those institutions want to like sponsor the channel for a month, I'll give you your advertisement. It's great. I'll even fly out and eat the tacos. That's one thing that I do miss about food, is like we can talk about all of the ridiculously sized portions of the US, but I do miss the variety of food in the US, especially if it's in a metropolitan area. I miss my Mexican food. I miss my Ethiopian food. I miss my Indian food. I miss I miss pizza. As much as I do love the pizza culture here in Korea, where it's like it's wacky the toppings that they put on pizza here. But like I miss like my New York pizza. I really do. Bye, Ernie. Have a great rest of your whatever. Happy time zones wherever you are. Take care of yourself. And I am enjoying your Rags to Riches content, by the way. And also make more Five Guys at Freddy's, please. You live in New Jersey and you miss your New York. Can you like Uber that? Like, how expensive would it be to Uber a pizza from New York to New Jersey? Just asking for a friend. How bad would that be? Because that would be amazing. Scott, do your girlfriend a solid. I'm telling you that those two things are definitely a good date day. Like, go do it, please. And then you can thank me for you know, suggesting it. Hey, so with the keto diet that you're doing right now, are you doing like a lot of cauliflower pizza, a lot of like cauliflower tacos and things? Because, you know, as much as I used to be very critical of the fillers and gluten-free stuff, like there's so much to be said about how versatile vegetables are with filling the void of starches and carbs. Yeah, no. See, Priska is telling you, this is for you and your girlfriend, Scott. Like, go do it. Seriously, it is so good. The vegetarian one that they had, I think it was like cauliflower, whatever that one is. That is so good from Agave and Rye. It was amazing. That's fair. Yeah, I often felt like it's hard to think about going gluten-free now or like taking something away, because I have to be mindful of why I try to cut food out of my life, because I want to be conscientious and healthy about that, and, you know, be a good role model for people to not think of food as good as or bad or just what serves you. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be the time to go more simple with eating. You make grain for tortillas? Do you make it with almond flour? Because that slaps. That's so good. But also, friends, if you are hungry, this is your reminder to eat. Go eat. I have done literally nothing but like dig and pluck flowers, but I think, yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Almond flower and lupin. Ooh, I have not heard lupin flower in a hot minute. Oh man, that takes me back to my Sweden days. I'm pretty sure if what I'm thinking is what I'm thinking. Because sometimes what I'm thinking is not actually what is the thing. All right, so we have a nice little space here that I'm not worried about. This would actually be really cute as like a little pathway, but ooh, it tastes like, ooh, okay, so it is what I'm thinking of. Okay, I think it's a seed, isn't it, or something, right? I think. So the goal that I have for this is to make an English garden, right? And what I was thinking of, like, adding a little gateway where it goes directly to the residences, right? So that's the hope I have here. Oh, it's a bean. Oh, well, color me incorrect. Oh my goodness. See, I told you, like, I'm not often wrong, but when I'm wrong, I'm really wrong. Super wrong. The wrongest. I should probably, if the garden itself is like, we'll call it a solid 4. What we're gonna do is do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Put it here. Yeah, right. English garden, absolutely. Is this my Sims era? We'll never know. Let's see. I really do like the idea of making it so that this is a crescent. Like, do you see what I'm throwing down? It has to be lower, but I think I think we can swing this. I'm pretty sure we can swing this. I would like to move Egbert, but that means like placing him perfectly. So what we're gonna do then is we're going to clear off and finally get rid of this water space that is not serving me at all. Oh, an English garden needs an unnecessary bridge, doesn't it? Like, it needs a diagonal bridge that's not necessary. In like this small little pond that's not, like, you can walk around it and it's fine, but it's a photo op. It needs that. It needs that really badly. I'm pretty sure. I think that's required. That is the unwritten rule for English gardens. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's gonna be the strategy, I think. All right. And I believe our houses are 4x3 for villagers, right? Crispy, hello! It's good to see you. How are things? How is your Rags to Riches playthrough going? Also, I'm probably like checking in weeks after it's no longer like a problem, but I think the last time that I talked with you, because time is weird, your little one wasn't feeling well. That was you, right? Is your little one feeling better? Let's see. Where are we? Alright, we're gonna put... Where is this? Is it here? Let's check this out. Nope. So let's do 2, 3, about here. Perfect. So that's 4. 1, 2. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. We all just got over COVID. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that's the worst. I'm so sorry. Let's... As someone who had it just the one time earlier this year, never again. Nope. Never want it. I'm still kind of like confused over the terms of like the effects of long COVID. I mostly just need to like sit down and read a thing, but because, you know, I strive to wear a mask when I'm in public transportation. That's still required here, and obviously in doctor's offices or when I'm in close proximity to strangers. But like, I really have a hard time wearing a mask now, like more so than I ever did before. And I really wonder if that's the effects of like respiratory stuff. You're still a unicorn. May you be the unicorniest of all unicorns, because I would not wish it upon anybody. It was truly awful. I've had strep before. This was worse than strep. And it knocks you on your butt. But I'm really glad that you are healing, and I hope that you continue to heal. Yeah, knock on all the wood. You literally have a dog named Clover. Just like pet him 4 times. Like, I hope that if anyone has still not gotten it, I hope you never get it. Yeah, knock on all the wood. Don't walk under any ladders or open umbrellas in the house. Adopt a black cat, because black cats, we don't deserve a life with incredible black cats in them. So, yeah. All right. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna have to math this. Black cat lives upstairs. Does that count? You are blessed then. And may you continue to be blessed by the black cat of that house. Also, I have been really missing having cats in my life. As I love my rabbits, don't get me wrong, but like there's something about cats that just hit different, you know? And wait. Is that too close though? No. Oh wait, yes, that is too close. Is this going to be the golden balloon? I would love for this to be the golden balloon. Let me obtain another endgame objective, please, and thank you. All right. Yeah. Does this... Wait. You are not what I need, but that's okay. You are closer to what I need. You got your cookies from Gotcha? That's awesome. That's amazing. Is Gotcha Ernie's Island? Because that's awesome. I wonder if anyone has gotten any of my villagers, because, you know, not that I don't love Hippo, and I'm being sincere, I love Hippo, but I know that there was somebody who got my truffles, and I was so happy. Oh, Damos? That's awesome. That's Damo? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, because Ernie is Gotham. Man, I can't keep all of the people's awesome names straight. It's been so long, you starting to think that I was a fictional creature that I made up in my head? Well, April, if that's the case, then let me tell you something. Let me tell you. You have an incredible imagination because with all of my neuroses, like only a genius could think me up. How are you, April? How are things? How have you been? You need the gold fishing trophy, 13 signatures, and a Critterpedia stuff. That is what I need. I also need to... Oh, friends. If you... I miss you too, and thank you for being a member for 7 months. You didn't have to do that, but you did it anyway, and I love you so dang much. I told Kay this, but if you have presently a top 10 villager from the Animal Crossing portal for September, I will pay 1 million bells for said villager. I am being 100% for cereal. So if that is something that you would like to do in the next 15 minutes, I literally have the money. I'm going to prove to you. Oh, I lost my bonus, but I'm going to prove to you that I have the money. I'm not just pulling this out of my tush. Like, I have the money. So if you have a top 10 villager right now, I will take them from you. Also, I do need to potentially go hunting because somebody, Cephalobot, is leaving after being, he was all up in my DMs the last time. You know, Bill had left and he was on 3 different islands in 16 tickets. 16 tickets, y'all, because the flipping house would not autofill. It just sat there empty, like a sad thing. We saw your video, Mike. Look, you play the game, you either make it big or you don't, okay? Okay? Listen, I just lucked out. Artsy is looking to make it right. No, but I'm willing to pay. Like, I'm willing to pay. I have some level of dignity, but with this game now. So if you want to do that, I was also thinking that once we move Egbert, because Cephalobot is leaving, we can move him and then go on a villager hunt and call it for the evening. You only have 17 million bells. Welcome, a multi-Gouda. It's good to see you. Thank you for subscribing. You didn't have to do it, but you did it anyway. Much appreciated. But, yeah. Yeah, so if that's a thing that you would like to happen, you have 50k, quite poor, Brenda. I will literally give you 1 million bells just for funsies. Like if you need 1 million, I got you. I got you. You have $3. I mean, that's still a lot of money. Like $3 in this economy, that's a coffee. That's good. Like there's a reason why Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi is on the basis of $3. That's a lot of money. You had 26 million? Yeah, how many people are still doing Rags to Riches now? Because it feels that a lot of people just didn't have time for the grind. I'm so tempted, Brenda. Brenda, come to the dark side. We literally have cookies. So, you need 2 fossils, one being coprolite. Oh, I can't give you fossils, can I? Sucks. That sucks. That really sucks. All right, let's move Egbert. Let's move our bestie. And who knows, maybe I'll leave that house there because I have really enjoyed having some villagers sporadically placed. And maybe that's like a market, like the inside market, you know? So let's talk infrastructure. It is the ultimate game troll. That is truly amazing. Like I know that's for you very frustrating, but for me that brings me so much joy that you literally have to wait for crap. Like that is it. Oh, crispy eyebrows. You can give, just not. Hold on. Let me move this person, and let me see if I actually still have the copper light, because yeah. What's the other one that you need? Because, oh no, I was just carrying the bones of like a long dead being, and I just happened to visit your island, and oh no, it just happened to be what you needed. It's not shady back room, it's shady front room deals. It's not like the R2R police is going to be wee-wooing all over the comments being like, look at this content creator, like cheating. The Diplo chest, okay. And I know, right? Like, listen, if anyone knows me, you should never give me any glass, anything, like wine glasses. I break 6 a year. That is not an understatement. It is absolutely true. I don't even do it on purpose. So it is entirely possible that I could absolutely drop of like an indispensable, important education component of our world's history. Like, that is entirely plausible. Like, Tutu is just like living her own life and doing yoga. Like, she knows how this works. Like, I am a mess. She is really the only thing keeping this island together. Loopholes I see in here. All right, let me see if I actually have the Diplo chest and the coprolite. And if not, what I'm going to do is, I think there's a couple of fossils that I did not... oh, I guess I sold them. Okay, well, let's go do this. Let's go see if I have what you need. I love... People hate on Tutu? Nuh-uh. Who is the hater? I will throw socks at them, because Tutu is top tier. I've wanted to have her on my island for years, like at any capacity. She's great. She's not my favorite Peppy, but she is fast approaching being a favorite Peppy. Pat hates on Tutu? Why? Why? Oh, that's amazing. And my son woke up, I guess. That's weird. PJ, you're still into Rags Twitches, but sadly, no top 10 villagers. I love watching the content. PJ, I love you. In a completely consensual, platonic, I don't actually know you, but I hope you're well as a human being sort of way. Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I love her HHP house. It's an ice cream shop, isn't it? Which would be perfect unless she decides to break my heart. Has Sky broken your heart yet for this challenge, Kay? I must know. I was watching your live stream. Okay. No. Alas, I don't have what you need. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Tekla, nuh-uh. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the one time that, like, Shino showed up as a campsite villager on hard mode, I was not impressed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not impressed by Shino. She has that vibe of, like, Regina George from Mean Girls, where she's like, so you agree? You think you're pretty? You know, like that sort of thing. I don't know. I've watched the Amanda Files. I know how Shino works. I know how she operates. So... But anyway, I will not mind taking Shino if it means that I am done with this. Tekla, being trolled is just Nintendo's way of saying that they love you in earnest. There we go. All right, so what we're gonna do, friends, is we have a couple of minutes, I think. We're going to do the 5-ticket villager hunt to see who is going to be replacing Cephalobot. And now, friends, my toxic trait is, I have a lot of toxic traits. I've learned this about myself in the last couple of weeks, mostly because toxic trait is a term that I will not let go. But I had the option of taking Kabuki before Kabuki was cool. I had that option. And then Dan changed the system, and then suddenly Kabuki is a top bestie. And I will never forgive Dan. It's all Dan's fault. Hedgie, hello. Looking for your Peppy, then flipping to Fae Farm and... Scott, no. Scott, this is the wrong island. Scott, this is literally rags to riches. I can't. All right. I see you. I see you. I do know the rules. 5 tickets. I mean, I can only do 5 tickets. So if anyone tells me I have to do a stew challenge, I can only do 5 tickets for this. Scott, have I ever told you that, one, how much I appreciate you, but also how much you, I hate the fact that you're my mod. Anyway. All right. We're going to do some positive, like, let's do like 5 a.m. searching vibes. Let's do that. Let's do a 5 a.m. hunt, shall we? A 5:01 a.m. hunt, shall we? I swear to Nintendo, Scott, that if Stu is on the very first island, I am ending the stream. Like, there is no goodbye. There is no how much I love you all. There is no 30 like bubble break, which we apparently hit and no one told me. So thank you, friends, for 30 likes on this stream. We'll end the stream on the bubble break, but if Stu is on the first ticket, you're not getting that bubble break. But also, Scott, thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that, but you did it anyway, and I appreciate you. No more Stu emote. I would never take away the Stu emote. Well, considering that we've had a Stu challenge before, and both Scott and Kato got exactly what they wanted from that situation. That reminds me. On Twitter, because it's not yet a dumpster fire, as much as it already is, there was somebody who gave a really good tutorial about line art with making emotes, so I think I'm going to do another yeah, of course. Yep. Yeah. I mean, but Kay, it's hashtag Team Forager. I don't technically have to take them, but could you imagine with me that this was Stu, although I don't have a sisterly or a jock. No, I do have a jock, so I don't have a sisterly, which means that it's likely a sisterly. It's not Stu. It's absolutely 100% a sisterly. If it's Stu, he's defied the RNG gods in this game. So. You know the drill, y'all. You know the drill. What I need you to do is don't tell me. April, non-Stu vibes. Thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that, but you did it anyway. It's not gonna be Stu. Also, oh, I swear, like, the sparkle was perfectly placed on the flooring, and for a minute I thought that I had, like, somehow I was able to, you know, clean up and make things sparkle. Anyway, so personality, color, you know, good, bad, mid, cry. How bad is it, y'all? How bad is it? If it's Stu, you should tell me it's Stu. Like, just tell me. It's probably not Stu, though. You love her? A baddie? Sisterly. Oh, is it Renee? It is not Renee. It is not Renee. It's Renee. It's Renee. It's Renee. Oh my goodness. It's Renee. Holy moly, I've never had her on an island. Ooh. So you mean to tell me that I can get 2 villagers today? Oh, we're gonna get 2 villagers today. All right. Yep. No, we're getting 2 villagers today. So it's the stew challenge. And I think ultimately I am going to take either Stu or whoever's on the 5th ticket, but if it's a top 10, Scott, I'm going to be so mad at you. Like, I'm going to be so mad. Renee and Stu, man, what? Oh my goodness. Could you imagine, friends, that with the stew challenge, with 5 tickets, and I have to pass up a top 10, because that would be my reality. I can't win all the time. I have to be kept humble. And this game usually, quite frankly, quite usually keeps me humble. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. If it's Raymond on the 1st ticket, I'm gonna be so mad at you, Scott. I'm gonna be so mad. Or Marshall. Like, I don't... Like, Raymond never did it for me until I had him on an island for the Baddie Core Villainous Volcano Lair one. I've never had Marshall. I know that Kay loves Marshall, so I will not trash talk the man. But I'm gonna be mad. Why is... I don't know... Who? Okay. Does Pat have Joey? Okay. Hello. All right. Wait. No, I need my emotional support axe, like always. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Hello. That is Boone. Oh, Boone would have been fun too. Okay. All right, so Lori, hello. You're awake at 6 a.m. I hate that for you. I hope that it's for good reasons, like reasons you like. My husband also uses the emotional support act, like it's required. All right. No, we're just going to like go. I was looking for the DIY. I was shaking my trees. I haven't hit Wilbur yet, mostly because I have not seen Boone before. I kid you not, friends. The last villager hunt, which spanned over literal in-game days, it had Cephalobot 3 times. It had Stella twice. This RNG nonsense, I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate it. I think that there's the randomness, don't appreciate. Tekla, what time are you going to bed? Because one day, I don't know when, maybe it's when, you know, my son is out of the house, or he's old enough to feed himself, is that I look forward to the day where I don't have to be up before 7. That would be incredible. That if I want to go back to sleep, I can. Like, I can feed the rabbits and just go back to sleep. But today is not that day. Because I have a responsibility. Oh man, I would love to sleep in. But also, I'm not doing the smart thing like going to bed early. I'm staying up, playing Animal Crossing with all of you. So, it's a give and take. Catch up is your bestie. I've officially, as an island resident, banned her from leaving my R2R island. Are you still playing Rags to Riches, Hedgie? That's incredible. 9:45 or 10? 5:30? Yeah, that's about right. Wait. It's Apollo! Oh wait, no, it's... How could I ever mistake Amelia for Apollo? Love the girl. She was on my hard mode island and I dug her. You hit 5 stars last week, Hedgie. That's amazing. I have the oil barrel bathtub. I should probably sell these. I also did not water my crops yesterday. Yeah, no, she's awesome. She gives off like... She and Pate had a little thing going on my hard mode island. There was a whole lore behind them, and then Pate decided to leave, and Amelia was heartbroken. And then was instantly replaced by somebody else. Look at me. Scott, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. There has to be consequences. There has to be consequences. I also have a crap ton of money. Like, I will pay for a top 10 villager. It's not a big deal. Besides, like, Stu has to be on one island of mine at this point. I cosplayed as the man. It is required. Oh, Tekla, I fully understand. You know, what's really interesting just from watching a young child grow is the fact that despite his desire to be independent and autonomous, like he still needs his parents. So it's whatever that, you know, your child needs. Is my offer still good? My offer is still good. Why? Who do you have? Who are we talking about? It is technically weekend market. There is no rules about villagers. Awful, how are you? I'm doing well. We are currently doing a Stu challenge because Stu is somehow my bestie. I have no idea how that happened, Scott. But we are finishing up this this thing with either... Oh, to help you with bells. Oh. Yeah, no, I'll help you with bells. I have to go to bed, though, because I need to... But I can be around tomorrow. Or later today for... Is that an elephant? No, that was absolutely not an elephant. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Kurt, isn't it? No, that's not Kurt. That's Groucho, right? Right? Wait, is Groucho even a name? Groucho's not the name. It's not even a name, is it? Blame Kato? Always blame Kato. How do you have a name like Groucho? You don't even look grouchy. He's so cute. Do the bears have just like violence placed upon them? Because my goodness, the poor man. I mean, Gaucho works too. It sounds very Italian. Maybe the man's Italian. No. Well, ask my coworkers, you get a name like Gaucho. I feel like if you work in the food industry or if you work in IT, you get names for a reason. You're working on some OT. Shelly, hello. How are you? I love the bears. You know, the longer that I've played this game, like, I used to be so picky, y'all. I used to be so picky about my villagers, and now it's like, you know, give me any villager, except when I don't want them. And I'm sure that I can find a way to really love them, you know. I had Lucky for a bit. He didn't wow me, but his design is so cool. His design's awesome. The bears are amazing. The ducks are so cool. The cats are... I like a few of the cats. Olivia is always top fave for me. Like, there's just something really cool about the designs. Originally, I was like, why do their eyes look like that? And it's like, because they're different. You know, it's so cool. It's so cool. Ooh. The squirrels, absolutely. I remember when I started Sonder, because that was the reset of my first original island. And I got Sylvia, and Hubsmod was like, oh, that's a cutie. Also, Gigi. Be still my my eyes. Wow. Wow. You are beautiful, but we're not taking you. No. Oh, wait. Need to make sure. Alana, hello. Uh-oh. Wait, no, wait. I need to check. Wait. Nope. Haha. Alright, wait. No! Stinking rock. Getting in my way. How dare. But anyway. Why was I shaking that? I literally don't need to. Might as well. My eyes busted. I thought I honestly could outrun the thing, Brenda. Like, you know, we talked about, you know, in your 20s you feel immortal, and in your 30s you were proven decidedly very wrong in that. But you know, my character in this is an eldritch horror, unaging. I should have been able to outrun freaking bees, which are scarily enough, like, not, if anyone has any issue with insects, I'm sorry in advance, but like the size of these insects in this game would be absolutely terrifying in real life. You know, like these hornets coming at you, these wasps coming at you that are the size of like a portion of your face. They're so fast. You need to scare a villager for a recipe? Oh my gosh, Priska, how long have you been playing? Hedgie, are you playing Santa Squad in-game? Gaming, thank you so much for subscribing. Also, friends, I think with that, I think I've officially hit 2.48k, which is really exciting. So thank you. Much appreciated. I'm scared enough of reality-sized wasps. I like how you refer to it as reality-sized, because I think that's too big still. Oh, you're just getting the 3 plots done for the island. Oh, okay. We have bamboo. Now, is it bamboo for stew? Actually, can I stay here and not waste my time? I'm gonna see if I can do that. Can I? Wait. Top down. Nope, that's not gonna work. Is this the 4th or the 3rd? Oh, it's the last one. Oh, snap. It's Lopez. Well, we conducted the Stew challenge, and Stew did not decide to join us, unfortunately. But that's okay. Unfortunately, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to take him, and then we're going to take Renee. Oh geez, Lopez, you're gonna be a problem. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I was going to get a picture of him. Well, speaking of a farmer dealer, can you, like... I've never had him. He looks like a problem. He's going to be a problem, and I kind of love it. Also, his purple eyeliner slaps. Good idea. And now we're gonna get Renee. Yes. Ba-boom. Ba-doom. Alright. Well, welcome to the island. Y'all, I don't know if you've, like, voted for the portal yet. How is your strategy? Are you just voting for people that you already have? Voting for people that you want to see? Oh, he's 100% a problem. But don't worry, y'all. I can fix him. Don't ever try to fix somebody, people. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I should keep him as part of the marketplace. And because it's hashtag Team Forager, you know what's great for foraging? Plants. Plants. So it could still work. Although if Renee takes out Hippo, I'm gonna be very sad. I'm gonna be very sad. All right, let's see how bad this this RNG thing hates me. You turn your hospital into a dispensary. The hospital should have a dispensary. Classy, hello, welcome in. Man, she's just meeting me with the best face. Like, I am putting my best self forward with this. Mm-hmm. Yep. Classy, how are you? How am I feeling? My arm is a little bit better. The medication finally kicked in, which is great. Bestie, Renee, we don't have time. We don't have time. We really don't have time for this. Can you not? Can you not? Please? Wait. If I have already an empty plot that was filled by somebody, does that mean that she won't come onto the island? Oh. Here, I don't know if non-mods can do this, but I'll do that for you. Okay. I hate it here. You can also finally announce that you've been cast in The Little Mermaid. Classy, that's amazing. Congratulations. Oh, right color, wrong thing. No. Nocturnal Donut, thank you for coming out of Lurk to say congrats. Awesome. Also good to see you. Sure, I will play for your light up flower crown. Sure, we'll do the rules because I click on everything. No. Alright, y'all. I tend to just hit red all the time. But I feel like she's going to say black. Let's try it. Well, you know what you should do, Renee? You should absolutely stay here so I can re-gift it to you. How about you do that? Sure. You were really tired after your stream and went to bed. I should do that too. But I've never had Renee before, so I would like to have her. Heart. Sure. Let's go! Alright, we're doing well. We do well. We've got 2 out of 3. Now can you please come onto this island? Can you not? Renee. Stop, please. Also, veggie stew over campfire sounds delicious right now. You were playing Fae Farm until 1 AM? Wait, you should. Oh, this girl and Lopez are gonna be a problem. Yes! Look at me winning today. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If I was in Bollywood, it'd be like doo-doo. Let's go. I did start this. Yep. You're restarting Fae Farm tonight because I got gifted a free physical copy of the game for the Switch. That's awesome. It's funny how long people are playing. I watched Blaine's first day and it was over 6 hours. My goodness. Alright, who are you replacing? Who are you replacing? Sure. I'm like, this is the one person that I was really hoping that she would not get rid of. Oh. Do it. Do it. All right. Friends, we're going to end the stream with a poll. Is it cheating to close software? No. But I think at this point I took too long. So, do I take Renee? Yep. It's all right. It's okay. I know. Yep. No, I get it. I get it, y'all. I get it. It's truly a thing. But while you all are fighting and probably going to be putting it at 50% because you all love doing that, you like putting it at 50% so that I have to make the hard decisions. We're going to do a bubble break really quickly and say thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me while I streamed. Where is my overlay? Hello, overlay. Listen. There we go. All right, well, 71% of you are saying yes. So we're going to do a nice inhale and exhale of breath so that I make this decision with no regrets at all whatsoever. But I do want to say thank you all for the super chats, for people renewing memberships, for just being here, being present. And I hope that wherever you are, that you have a great end to your weekend, the start to your week. Be sure to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, make art, play games, and encourage others to do the same. And we're going to do a nice big belly breath inhale. And not regretting this decision by saying goodbye to Tutu. And exhale. All right, we'll do one more nice big belly breath inhale. And exhale. And also, friends, if you have not already, please go check out Dr. Brenda Cowart over at Zeitgeist on YouTube. She is a psychologist who studies the impacts of video games in the modern, era of life and things. And I had the distinct pleasure of having her on Gamers Gab for a recording this weekend. Totally the sweetest human being that you should absolutely check out, especially if you like thinking about stuff like that. Yep. So friends, if you get my tutu, tell her I love her because she was great. She was so great. Of course she was. Like we were at the Besties for Rasties stage. It's just Yep. Well, there we go. There are so many lazies on this flipping island. I don't understand why she had to pick the one Peppy. The one Peppy. But yeah. Oh my gosh. I love this girl. Thank Glitter Bombs you're here. I've decided to move off this island. Sorry to bolt, but I couldn't find the right time to tell you. So anywho, I'm packing to move. I may amiibo her in on Isle of Fika. I was thinking if it was going to be between her and Chai, because I think Chai is probably my favorite Peppy because I've had her so many times and I love her. But I think it's going to be Tutu, and I have her amiibo, or a small amiibo, or a version of her amiibo. But let's do a quick see who's live. Is there anybody that is presently live that I can send you over to enjoy and spread the love to? Oh. You know what we should do? There's no one presently live, which is unfortunate. But I'm going to redirect my stream to do Fae Farm testing multiplayer with Silly Heather. That's going to be Canada gaming. So if you have not followed Canada Crossing, is he going? what is he going by these days? Anyway, go like, go subscribe, go be your kind, amazing selves, treat yourself with kindness and compassion, and I will hopefully maybe see you tomorrow, maybe, possibly. But if not, I'll see you next weekend. So thanks for watching. Bye! Truong, I'm sorry. No, hold on. Truong, you don't just get to come here and give me an amazing super chat as I'm like signing off. No. We don't do that. Also, thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that, but you did it anyway. Anyway, this is for real this time. I love you all. Truong, you magnificent human being. Thank you all. I will see you later. Bye.